Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm a wee bit later tonight, and yes, we are a little bit more burnt out than usual because I'm absolutely exhausted from obviously work today and yesterday as well. It's been a hell of a fucking whirlstorm of emotions, different feelings. It's different guys, honestly, it's fucking such a weird sensation. Like, the way I feel burnt out just now, like how tired I feel is honestly wild. But the thing that keeps me going is obviously getting streaming these nights. I've been working in the background doing different things as well, just try to sort out the stream as well, helping smaller creators as well out with their streams, popping up their channels, giving them a bit of support, a wee bit of love, all the usual kind of stuff we like to do to help other people progress as content creators like ourselves. We're still in the progressing stage, we're still early doors in our streaming career, and I do call it a career because that is the actual final intention, is turn this into a career. But it's been a hell of a whirlwind, obviously. I'm not going to bore you all the fun filled details, right? So we'll quickly do a bit about our partner company. We're partnered with Wraith guys, right? And Wraith's obviously a minted product. I speak about it every single freaking night. We all love our Wraith. You know what I mean? I've always got a Shaker here as well, representing the cause. I'm not having a Wraith tonight, right? Because I do have work in the morning, unfortunately. I do keep a tub of Wraith in work as well, which is always a handy thing to have, because it saves the cash in the Ern's drinks a lot better as well. There's no sugar in Wraith. Whereas usually pop Mel's drinks, you get end up with a sugar crash. With Wraith, you don't end up with that crash, guys. I use this stuff every single day. I'll just be ordering another tub tomorrow as well. So Wraith, keep the eyes out for that one. Get another tub ordered off you. So that'd be absolutely down. I've got a new flavour as well. If anyone's any suggestions as well on what flavour I should try next, drop my message. I've currently got blueberry lemonade, RG berry, and sour apple. So I'm looking for the next flavour of Wraith to test out. I'll probably do a bit in the stream as well, speaking about the new flavour once it arrives. But that is the plan, is obviously to get the next flavour of Wraith. As you can see from tonight's stream, we are playing Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I know it's quite an old game, I know it's been out for a while, but do you know something? I bought it like way before Christmas time, when I think it was only like 15-20 quid I paid for it. Installed, and I was like, yes, this is going to be an amazing game, so looking forward to it. And then I just never really got around to playing the game, so I thought, why not find a breakpoint tonight? We're going to start dipping a normal casual playthrough through the game. I've heard really good positive reviews about it, mixed reviews as well. But I thought, let's push it to a breakpoint. Like, being served in the military, you've always got a breakpoint, and at one point you get pushed to where you finally break, but you know something, you got to push past that point. So I thought, why not play something a bit more fun, a bit more upbeat? Let's play a bit of Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. You will probably get that military perspective as well, and obviously weapon systems, how they fire, how the enemy engagement is. I've heard different things about drones as well, cam concealment, that kind of stuff. We'll go over things, we'll even debate points throughout the stream as well, so speak about different areas I feel could be better, could be worse, how the weapons actually fire compared to my own experience with these secondary, these set weapon systems. But so we're going to, and Apex just installed. Screw it, I promised Breakpoint, we're going to play Breakpoint. I was going to do an Apex rank grind, but that can wait. Tomorrow I'm going to spend a bit of time as well sorting out the stream, updating the bio, get my rewards now. Obviously I want fucking rewards. Who doesn't want rewards? I think we found a breakpoint already. Right, cool. I'm gonna have to put in my password and all my details. If I need to put in details, guys, I'm fucking... Oh, no, what are I doing? Cool. Yeah, I'll take your free stuff. Also, just recently, obviously, stuck a M.2 drive at my PC as well. What a world of a difference. Cool, there's a lot of free stuff. Obviously, there is any music in the game, we'll have to obviously mute it. Due to obviously copyright reasons and all that kind of fun stuff. I don't actually know how much stuff I've actually got to collect, but I'm going to collect all. That's a really smart tattoo. How many of my pages? Right, cool, so that's all different things. Can I claim you sitting here, aye? Also, guys, if anyone wants to see a playthrough of Division 2 as well, let me know. Let's see, I have to have played Watch Dogs Legion. Cool. A Punisher style t-shirt. Cannot complain at that. The wolf patch, that's actually pretty fucking smart. Cool, I think this is nearly us, isn't it? But as I was saying, obviously playing PC compared to obviously console gaming, it's just, honestly, putting an M.2 drive into my PC is probably the best thing I've ever done. Also, just to do a quick shout out as well. Let's see, I should want to exit, yes. Cool, menu narration off. Subtitles, normal. Perfect.
Introducing the Ghost Experience. The Ghost Experience lets you choose
So as I
between
go
two
see, guys,
different
also
ways
like to
to
get
play
a
the
couple shout outs.
PvE
The Ellen
version
page
of
obviously
Ghost
did make my
Recon
logos.
Breakpoint. Regular,
Next me
the way
tomorrow.
the game was released, and immersive, a new way to experience
Next
the
me
game.
tomorrow, and also I'll catch up with you.
While regular lets you
Craig
play with
Fitz
weapons
88,
and
thank you
gear
very much
at
for the
different
follow
levels of
also.
rarity. Immersive
And
mode
Crips
removes the
Gaming,
notion
thank
of
you very
your
much
score
as well for the
entirely.
follow. I'm sure you do follow me off
New
sponsor
tactical
me.
settings will
What is it?
change the way you
KFC
play.
sponsoring me
New
stream.
HUD settings
Like his
are
channel,
also
start
available,
supporting through
allowing
stream as
you
well.
to
Sit chatting
fine-tune
about
your
his channel.
preferred level of
Really good bunch of
information
guys,
at
honestly
any
guys, you haven't
point in
already.
time. The
If
objective of the Ghost Experience is to give
you haven't
total
already,
freedom of
frickin' hit
choice.
them up,
As
honestly.
such,
We guys
you switch
Dino.
between immersive
in the ground.
and regular
That is
mode
it.
at will. Of course, you can play in co-op
There we
with
go,
players
that
in different
spot.
modes, and every setting can be tweaked so that you can create
I
your
can actually hear
ultimate
it blowing
Ghost
already.
experience.
I didn't hear a word he was saying, so I about the Ghost Experience. Choose your experience. Regular, choose your Ghost Experience or immersive experience. Immersive, no gear level, no rarity. Gear level and rarity. We'll probably change it to immersive, guys, right? Obviously to get that wee nice military feel to it. But the current moment we use this, it's just so I can get used to the game. I've not played a Ghost Recon game in a fair whack of time. Also, we'll go on a quick 1 minute ad break, right? I'm not going to hit you with any heavy adverts tonight. Like, I'm probably the worst for remembering to put adverts on. I can't believe I broke my phone stand. Next to my phone, that still sits nicely. Just damn it to the side. But no, it's been a hell of a day today at work, guys. Obviously, if any of you want to put in how your day's been, obviously happily drop a message in the chat and let us know how your day's been. But mine's just been interesting to say the least.
Welcome to Aurora, the incubator of World 2.0. My name's Jay Skell, and we've been expecting you.
Dude's been expecting his
You've
chat.
been invited
Always
here
a positive when
to
somebody's
innovate,
expecting you.
to invent, and to create. But we're also asking you to do the most important thing with your lives that you can do. Here, away from the rest of the world, we will build the tools to lead the planet into the future. A completely sustainable economy, a blossoming environment.
I don't know if it's worth deploying obviously the gamer gear or not. I do feel the audio from my end's a bit low. Why is it louder on here, but no louder there?
Generations that come after us may forget all
Right, maybe
about
that'll sound a
us,
bit better.
but they will thrive because of the work we do here. Thank you for joining Skeltech and Aurora. Together, we are building tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm guessing this one obviously haven't Ghost hits up and it doesn't look as nice and plain sailing as it was before. USSA has mysteriously sunk near the Aurora Archipelago home of Skeltech. Unable to establish contact with Aurora, CIA has launched Operation Greenstone. As the leader of the Spec Ops team of 32 Ghosts, your objective is to restore communications. Cool, so we're pretty much getting as a signal to restore comms. Let's get it on. Right, now that we're obviously getting into the game, we're starting to get it a little bit louder. How's that sound, chat? Alright? I may actually download this for PC. I think it's be pretty intense in PC. Over the coming months as well, guys, we're going to start slowly converting over to PC, like building another PC. Let's customise appearance. Mail. Go with this guy looks stupidly fucking hard. That'll do. Whoa, why is that fuzzy? Why the fucking skin heat? Nobody in this game roll fucking skin heats, no? The wee guy looks stupidly fucking battle hardened, chat. Fucking hell. I thought this place made it peaceful, not me, we're all getting scudded. Honestly guys, seeing a pair of Astros, if you've all got to Astros, you know what I mean, with just to be able to fiddle around with the settings that would be a bit nicer. It's like some sort of bats or obviously bugs are attacking. There's going to be some sort of robot skulls near that island. But it was hardly a weird one. Can we change the graphics, I reckon? Oh, you can see it yourselves, it looks hella fucking grainy. I'm not going to go for any ficky, I'm not going to start googling stuff going for all the exotic loot straight off the bat. If you find it naturally, find it naturally. Just take yourself the deed guy side on, mate, why not? Alright, sorry, right, so straight away he's cocked the weapon system back, checked us around the chamber, then taken the magazine slightly out to check how many rounds what's still in it. Why he's not took the mag out first, checked the rounds, then fucking checked the chamber? That's pretty cool, you can actually fix your injuries. We got unlimited heals. We got syringes. Cool, empty casings we can throw. Let's see. We are scanning the devil. It's like some sort of fucking cult into it. Cool, we've got El Ferragarinos.
Shit! We got a live one! They're attacking! I'm freaking exposed! I got him!
Fucking hell. Right, cool, so we passive heal. That's another bunker. One thing that would impress me right straight away is the fact that when you're shooting with the body armor on, the body armor does actually stop the rounds. I think that's a pretty fucking smart touch. It's really nice. I actually like that a lot. If a lot more games actually actively use that, it'd be absolutely amazing. Oh. This is actually fucking smart as hell.
Shit. My soldiers.
I'm actually enjoying this game already, guys, and we're only, what, 10 minutes in? Did two on the side? That's a really tight grouping. But I'm not saying people can't get that tight a grouping, but that's hella close. Follow the smoke columns. Also, I remember when I watched a review in this game, they were saying obviously that using camouflage doesn't actually cover you for the enemy fucking drones. As soon as a drone sees you, you're pretty much compromised in that shoe. Cool, get enemy in there. I don't easily be able to take him out. I'll see what the positioning's like. Alright, let's see. Cool, so that's always a loot crate kind of thing. What do we get? Cool, sweet mare 556, which always a bonus. Kills an all loot crate out here.
This place. They're out here, they won't last long.
Man, if I told you what they were up to out here, you wouldn't believe me.
Those wrecks are sick. You see them blow? Come to my island, man. Nothing could have survived that shit.
What? Gun, stay!
That was some pretty sweet ass shooting. How do we throw grenades? L1. A drama guy was protected and not. Cool, so we get scale credits, whatever that is. I'm not too sure what the currency is. We'll find out further in the game, obviously.
There's gotta be somebody.
What's a radio transmission?
Stormcloud 1-1, this is Weaver. Come in. Over. This is Weaver. Come in. Over.
Anything?
Ugats.
Oh, sniper. And definitely a sniper.
Check fire!
Let me fight it, man. Let me fucking fight it.
Walker.
Sorry, Weaver. Walker. What the hell are you doing?
I don't know if I can fight that full firefight. Fuck yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna get pushed to the rear or no. Hi.
Keep looking, but so far, man, I don't see a damn thing.
What, you saying there's one right next to us there as well?
What the? I got. Enemy contact!
Cool, they're falling back. Overall, I'm actually enjoying the combat aspect of this game. It's different and it actually feels realistic to a degree. Like, even the way your rounds obviously swear off of the target as the weapon system would pull up to the right. It's a really, really nice touch to the game. Yeah, we'll equip a Scorpion Evo in 2 seconds. What have we got on there now? How do we get in that menu? Boom, 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 but it doesn't have a suppressor, doesn't it now? Let's see. Alright, so it does have a suppressor as well. That's pretty fucking dino. But as I was saying, obviously the combat aspect so far is honestly really realistic feeling. The fact you can use cover to cover yourself, the fact you're always putting accurate fire on top of the enemy. It's really nice. Even the fact the enemy's body armour actually protects them as well for your rounds is honestly such a nice touch. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. But the combat aspect of the game so far, I'm really liking it.
This is Ghost Lead.
I hope the storyline keeps up as well as it's actually going.
Ghost Lead.
Who is this?
A friend. I got the radio from a ghost.
This ghost still breathing.
Ghost Lead, you can chase the White Rabbit.
Or run with the Red Queen. Give me a sit rep.
That can wait. Your man's getting medical treatment. Follow the trail behind the ancient ruins. Your destination is in the mountains between two waterfalls.
Understood. Ghost Lead out.
Honestly, the combat in this game, like, Treyarch honestly could really take a note. Cool. I want to see how this sniper rifle fares out again. Where actually there's still stuff here to look at. Just a point of interest, isn't it? That is actually so pleasant. Even the running through the water as well, the fact he's applied FFTs to yourself. The game is honestly, I'm impressed, really impressed with how well made it is. He keeps jumping over to the left hand shoulder, but I prefer over the right. Carry a lot of ammunition, but once again, that's a nice touch. Even the fact the vehicle's feeling the weight here, obviously, you wire kit on the top of it as well, so it can dyno. Really sorry, I didn't cheer. Right, cool, he's not going to move position, is he? Try to force him to move. I don't want to sit right out in the open. Got him. But no, on a whole, I'm actually really impressed with how well the game's made. But I suppose Ghost Recon have always made really good games. Oh, 3 pair of fucking Magnums. I'm kinda glad we did find, obviously, the marksman rifle. I couldn't call it a sniper rifle because it isn't. It's a marksman's rifle. It's useful. Let's see, points of interest, points of interest. Let's see, web mystery, an intriguing location to explore. Alright. We're going there. Airship, air station, Vestige, a Cold War experiment airship base. Let's go and do this mission quickly. Cassava. You even run out of stamina as well. Honest to God, they've pulled all the stops out with this game. I'm guessing your stamina deteriorates with obviously the heavier kit you're carrying. Cacao. Also guys, if I'm butchering any of these actual names of these frickin' plants, these nuts and seeds I'm picking up, please correct me. Even try to climb up the mountainside, man, this is, wow. Well done, that's all I can say, is honestly well done, the game is unreal. It's a game I won't play off stream, I always play it on stream so you can enjoy the experience as well. And always if there's any discussion points, discuss the points. Apparently wishes we could have took the vehicle, but do you know something? It happens. Even the distance you cover as well is absolutely dino. It's like they've actually put the effort in and made it 1.4 kilometres away. None of your like it's 1.4k, it'll take you 2 seconds to walk there. It's actually probably mapped out to be for 1.4 kilometres away. There's a military technique of doing your pacing. We count every single time your left foot hits the ground. You always measure at 100 metres. You count every time your left foot hits the ground. Why everybody else used left, I used right, because I'm a weirdo. You count every time your right foot or left foot hit the ground. You measure at 100 metres, you do it without your kit on. That'd be a pacing, you do it with your kit on. Then that'd be a secondary pacing, so you know both if you're having a contact situation, you need to run away without your kit. You know, every time just say your left foot from you was 52. So every time my left foot hit the ground, I was fucking 52 a second time, I'd know I'd covered 100 metres. Whereas obviously with your kit on, mine was like, it was shorter than that. No, so it was 47 without kit, 52 with kit. So when you obviously put your kit on, you go, alright cool, 52, that's me covered 100 metres. At night time it becomes very, very important when it's hard to navigate at night. So what you do is pace out your 100 metres, do a nav check, make sure you knew you were going. And then obviously... Oh man, they just keep impressing me. You do a nav check and then obviously do the exact same again. It'd take a bit longer at night time to do it, obviously your distance and all that kind of stuff, but it was fun. Well, not fun, you know what I mean, it's like required. If we can, we'll go up here and fight this contact. None of you a cheeky firefight to make your day go further. I'll probably go come under contact straight away as soon as we clear this ridge line. Let's see, we'll take up to here. I thought he was going to be able to pace that. No. Ah, shit! Cool, there I let her tell us when I'm moron. I accidentally tapped the wrong button. But I try and get that high ground above them. Here I've been taking my foot at high ground, we're laughing. Fucking sorted him out. May have to take a few extra rounds, but it was worth it. Oh, I forgot it's American, isn't it? It's going around the other side. They're saying there's something here we can take. It's underneath. Ah, in this wee cave. That's another thing that comes to me playing games for the very first time is I'll sit and explore for ages. Dismantle unused weapon to obtain weapon parts. Ah, you fucking moron! We keep throwing our grenades away by accident. This wee gym buggy looks so much more fun. So I just noticed there's fucking helicopters in this game as well. I'm pretty happy we just found like 1,000 credits. I've no idea what the credits do yet, but I'm guessing they're going to be something good. I'd be pretty confused
Stop right
there.
Who are you? I was invited. Who the hell are you?
I was about to say they're asked us to arrive and obviously they go, who are you?
Let's turn around and go back down the mountain.
Things are a little tense, you know? Just watch how you handle that weapon. We don't allow shooting in Erewhon.
And what's Erewhon?
The cave, so we call it. Get in.
I've no pistol, but I've been floating about most of the game with a frickin' sidearm. Don't know if it didn't render in, or obviously the game just plays out you don't have a pistol.
What is this place?
So it's a bit like The Division, and obviously it's a massive co-op multiplayer kind of thing.
Are you boys alright or what?
the only two left in our chalk. No radio, no drones. Between the two of us, we got 2 rifles and 8 mags.
Locals got water here. And some supplies.
Can you believe this place, man? God damn.
Our mind's blown.
Yep.
They're friendly, more or less, but they're still keeping us on a short leash.
You boys know what took out our birds?
No clue. But there are definitely hostiles out there.
Tangled with some troops out there who were calling themselves wolves. You know who we're dealing with?
Now you're dealing with me. You the one in charge here?
Who's asking?
My call sign's Nomad. I'm the officer in charge of this operation.
By operation, I assume you mean the massively wild screw-up.
Hey, old man. You playing nice?
I'm just trying to find out why a bunch of grunts are falling from the sky into our laps, honey.
Well, someone sank a naval cargo ship off the coast. Then the entire archipelago of Aro went dark. Now, we were sent here to figure out what happened. Next thing we know, choppers were taken down.
Oh, really sorry guys, I was fucking yawning. I'm absolutely knackered tonight. I'm going to play this a wee bit longer and obviously take it to about the hour and 20-minute point.
Best we can tell,
We'll probably call it a night.
some kind of military takeover. Sentinel. Military contractors, they put this place under martial law. Using the old boot-in-the-neck technique to enforce it.
But honestly, so far the game honestly looks fucking dino. It's absolutely amazing. If any of you viewers watching this just now live, catch it obviously when I'm not actually live and I'm back on playing again. Honestly, drop me a message and I'll happily get into a game. I think it'd be fun if obviously somebody else to play with, so I'll give that a bit of comms as well, so I can communicate throughout the game.
His drones are keeping an eye on his islands.
So you think he's still a part of this?
I'm just not sure why.
Alright. Well, I'll put figuring it out on my to-do list. For now, I see our wounded.
Yeah. One of your guys needs to rest, but he won't shut up. Calm him down, yeah? And then come find me. I'll give you the guided tour.
I'm not a mole. I can't keep living underground like one.
Oft. Got to see what kit we can buy our guy, chat.
Oh. Hey. How are you, man?
Nomad. Who's left? Who made it?
Hey, you just relax, pal. I'm doing what I can.
You damn superhero. Here. Here's
So,
another superpower.
I can't find Midas.
is that a drone he just gave us, or one of the drones that attacked your helicopter? That's my question. We will.
Hey, just relax, pal. We'll take care of it, alright?
And the Wasp.
Yeah. And with the comms blackout, I can't reach the ship. But I'll talk to Matt Schultz, the big guy. He might have a boat I can use. Don't you worry. I'll come back with some help.
Oh, really sorry, guys. Kill you reached everyone. Binoculars, water canteen, oh, he gives a drone. Cool, that's missions. That's co-op. Where's a viable station so I can buy stuff? Who's selling guns? Found the chat base, I know who's selling guns. That's a raid.
We need to help out our sick people, but we need to make sure that we stay healthy. So use the proper sanitary procedures out there.
I was naturally choosing a little more strategy to get off it as quick as
Our
possible.
mission here has been hard. So many lost. So many suffering. My closest allies. My brothers. Cut down by a man we once trusted. But we are ghosts. Alone, we are formidable. Together, we are unstoppable. Others have survived here, and I have found the deadliest. As a team, we will take the fight to our enemies. We will avenge our fallen,
That's what a big meaty sniper rifle.
because we
Or ghosts. Big meaty sniper rifle.
Available at any point after you have reached Erewhon for the first time, Fury, Fix-It, and Vasily can be activated or dismissed at will. And from the beginning, you will be able to fully customize them. This customization includes all of the physical attributes, as well as gear, equipment, or even full costumes. Your teammates can be tweaked just as much as your main character, and they will always follow your own behavior. If you decide to go stealth, they will equip silencers and crouch, or go prone when possible. But if you decide to go loud and open fire, they will stick by your side. When deployed, you can issue different orders to your teammates through the order wheel. There are 4 different orders you can give to your teammates. You can tell them to regroup on your location, to hold their current position, to go to a specific location, and to open fire on nearby enemies. These orders can be given at any time, even through your binoculars and drone. Once they approach potential threats, the teammates will notify you and mark them automatically.
Got a hostile.
With a good look at your enemies, you will be able to set up a sync shot where each of your teammates picks a target. You can even link it to your 3 sync shot drones for a simultaneous 7-target takedown. The teammates have weapons equipped at all times, a versatile assault rifle to accommodate all situations, and a primary weapon that you will be able to fine-tune. Indeed, apart from mark upgrades and passive bonuses, the full gunsmith is accessible to your teammates, and their weapon of choice will have a direct effect on the battleground. Depending on the type of weapon they have equipped, the teammates will adapt their engagement distance and rate of fire, from close-distance shotgun wielding all the way to long-distance sniper shots. Of course, if you get taken down, your teammates' priority will be to try and rescue you. To achieve that, they will first focus their fire on the surrounding enemies before getting to you. And they will expect the same from you, especially as you will be able to carry them to safety if the situation requires it. We'll see you on the battlefield, Ghosts.
Right guys, so honestly, RoboWare, it does actually look absolutely fantastic. See, just the part there, the fact that if you get downed, your teammates will actively win the firefight, then res you after the firefight's completed. Serving in the military myself, that's why we're always trying to deal with a firefight, is you've got to win the firefight before you can deal with casualties. So unfortunately, if your mucker's lying there bleeding out, you've got to win that firefight before you can actually protect them and obviously get them patched up and get them the fuck off the battlefield. But no, be able to see that there, like, your teammates will actively attempt to win the firefight to get you back in the game after they've won the firefight is absolutely outstanding. That's just blowing me away. Wow. I'm honestly in absolute love with this game already. Let's try to find the gun shop now. Let's raids. Shop. Skill-based matchmaking as well, that's pretty fucking dino. Let's see what they got in the shop.
I got whatever you're looking for.
Off-man. Accuracy's dino. Accuracy news absolutely beautiful. Get a mint at range, your handling's decent. Minimalistic, let's get some recoil, which I know something's great, man, let's buy it. Let's see, touch recoil. I'm guessing they're all the big boy guns. ARs, off man, 1.5. But honestly, by far they've outdone themselves with this game.
Before my dad died.
Absolutely beautiful.
How's your pal?
Holding up. Thanks for looking after him. You heard anything about a Lieutenant Colonel Walker?
That the guy that works with the troops call themselves the Wolves? Used to be Skeltech's military advisor. Heard he was an operator. You know him?
Yeah. Yeah, we met a
That's another thing I get quite a lot as well. He's like other people that know guys that served in the military. They're like, oh, do you know this guy? Wow, that ringing was really fucking sharp.
You got a mean look in your eye. You got big plans?
You know how I can get off this island?
Right. And leave us regular folk to fend for ourselves, huh?
Oh, indefinitely, mate.
Auckland is 2,000 kilometers away. It's an awful long way to run with your tail between your legs.
I'm not running, Mads. The USS Wasp is a couple dozen clicks off the coast. If I can get there, I can come back here with some help.
The Wasp, huh? Not sure I'm fond of the idea of a bunch of squids running around our island.
Well, there are a couple of jarheads on board, too.
Well, if that's the case... Look, I'll be straight with you. We know that we're no match for former Spec Ops. So some of our friends, homesteaders and Skell employees both, are leaving the island on a couple of boats. Can you get them protection on the Wasp?
Absolutely.
All right. I'll tell you where the boats are.
Yeah, let's see, let's see.
Drones? They're gonna put this thing on drones?
I know. The ghosts are doing everything they can to stop it.
And what were we? What were our lives? Part of a test run?
like that's all we are to these bastards.
No.
No.
My life will not be a test
What?
for genocide. I'm going to help out our sick calls a meeting the second to make sure your lease remains. We need to discuss proper sanitary first for the paid name calls.
No way out right from the top. We'll see. I just want to go out and test some of these fucking new weapons. Obviously, a sniper rifle's going to be fucking unreal. But no, honestly, like, when he was saying there, did you know the guy? Obviously, they're talking the Met Special Forces. He's like, I've been in that before. You know, thank you for following well, Robert. I really appreciate you for the support. But it's like, even in work, it's like a few of the boys went, oh, do you know this guy? Like, because I served in the military as well. And I was like, mate, the British Army's a pretty big fucking place. Unfortunately, I don't know every single person. I think once I get used to it, well, honestly, mate, you'd be surprised the amount of times you get asked it all the time. It's maybe it's some fucking dodgy fucking helicopter flying. Well, I understand, they're telling me no way out, right? But I need to get back in to do some missions. I'll do all the stuff in here, got all the missions activated, then go out and do a bit of exploring as well. Even the fact you see his weapon systems guiding outside his day sack as well is actually really smart. They've definitely put the effort into the game and actually looked at how to design the layout around the fucking user. Which is really nice to see. They've obviously had some sort of military input into the game.
Nomad, Scott Mitchell here.
Sir, good to hear your voice.
I've seen the reports of your activity.
I played this game for 1 month without doing a mission, just going around exploring it. It's a really pretty game.
Conspiracy is degraded.
No, it's definitely agree with you there. That's what I'll probably go to after this is going to explore because the game's just so well made. It looks like there's so much to do in the islands around exploration. I remember on Wildlands, it was like, I'll take my headset off. In Wildlands, me and my mate, we'd obviously done the achievement for hitting a target at 1.5 kilometres away. So we'd made it a challenge to see who could get the furthest kill. I think I held the record for 2.1 kilometres out of 2 years, and we tried for ages, like obviously adjusting to wind, bullet drop, what else, they always didn't go into depth with humidity, but humidity's a big factor as well. So we're aiming off for wind, distance, fucking bullet drop, the whole shebang, to try and beat each other's obviously scoring. 2.1 eventually became the fucking holder, it just didn't budge for there. We just couldn't hit any further. You're like aiming off half a fucking screen to try and hit a target. But no, I get what you mean with it. It's honestly absolutely stunning how well it's made. The game's absolutely beautiful, visually pleasing.
Hey.
Cool, at me, I spoke to him. Like, he's still needing something done. Back to the infirmary, talked to this guy. But I think it's definitely one of the games. Coolidge just said what hours, as you say, you spent a month exploring the actual game itself. Okay, let's see, boom, boom, boom. Let's see, you spent a month exploring the actual game itself.
I'm good.
Which kind of shows how much exploration there is actually to do without even doing the story missions.
Recognize him?
Yeah, his name is Victor Cost. He's old school Black Ops.
My guess is he's here with the CIA.
Well, if he's a mole, then he might be able to help us.
From what I can tell, his location is somewhere near the channels. You might want to start by looking there.
Alright, I'll head over and see what I can dig up. This was a good find.
Glad I can help, even if I am all dinged up.
Cool, that's the way up. That's another thing as well. Obviously, this is getting, I wouldn't say political, but I'd obviously say enough is. It's like whenever something shady's going on in the world, or obviously some sort of special forces dealing with Americans anyway, you've always got the CIA. For obviously British, it's always fucking what, MI5 and MI6. They've got their fingers in it. As we say, like a lot of the special forces boys call them spooks, because you never see them. But it seems a lot, obviously, when it comes to stuff like, obviously this game's obviously not pretend, but it's obviously made up kind of thing, the storyline and that. But you'll always find that there'll be some sort, how long you said the military? Hey, I spent 7 years in the military, joined up when I was 17. But again, I absolutely loved every second of it. Obviously, went to Kenya for 7 weeks. My very first thing with the battalion was 7 weeks in Kenya training exercise. Worked with the Kenyan Army, 2011, 2012. I deployed to Afghanistan, not Peric 15. Came back from Afghanistan. It was Nadia Ali South for the tour. Then I obviously done the Olympic Games as well, the 2012 London Olympic Games. I provided security there for what, 8 weeks. Then from the London 2012 Olympic Games, specialised in heavy weapons and anti-tanks. Then from there I went away, trained the Libyan Army for a year, which was honestly, it was one of the funniest things I've ever done. Got to train them for a year. Then after that, again, left the military. One of the hardest things I've ever done. Once you leave the military, it's like, it's different. In the military, you're kind of in that bubble. Like when you come out of the military, you've obviously got bills to pay, you've got to find a job, you get your job security, all that kind of stuff. Whereas when you're in the military, you're kind of this bubble. You wake up in the morning, do your fucking training, do your fizz, just go around doing your own thing, do your daily day. But it's definitely a culture shock when you leave. Once again, like the bond you build, it's like the boys you serve with, it's nuts. Like you could fucking, like a lot of my good old mate and all the boys in my family joined armed forces, it's kind of me. Like, you know first hand yourself then, know what I mean? Like the bonds they build is absolutely amazing. And also say thank you very much for your service to obviously your family. I know it's like a lot of people used to say to me out of respect and that, and it's like, as Matt Best would say, is no thank you for my service, it wasn't for you, it's pretty much causing all these wars and that kind of stuff, I wouldn't have a job. But no, it's nice to hear for other people as well, obviously members of the family that are serving the military. It's nice to see other people, I wouldn't say picked up the gauntlet, but obviously are willing to serve in the military kind of thing. I always take my hat off to them Del serves as well. My dad was in Vietnam, my brother served in Senegal, fucking hell. Definitely a massive military heritage right there. Like, that's one thing I don't agree with, is obviously when Vietnam veterans are coming back from war in Vietnam, they're never shown the respect they deserved, which was obviously really sad. And the second Gulf, that was Iraq again, wasn't it? Because the Americans were in Iraq, what, now fucking... Right, it was 1999, the Americans, British and Iraq, obviously overthrown the Saddam Hussein regime. And then obviously pulled out and went back into Iraq again. See, a lot of boys, the older guys in my battalion, they all served in Iraq, Mall Platoon Sergeant. He served in, what was it, Bosnia, Kosovo, was based in Hong Kong. Where else did he go? Bosnia, Kosovo, Hong Kong, Northern Ireland for 2 years, during the Troubles obviously. I think he done 2 or 3 tours of Iraq, 2 tours of Afghanistan, then went back to Afghanistan 3 years ago to also train the Iraq army. No, went back to Iraq to train the Iraq army. Speaking of May, whose dad was obviously in Iraq in 2002, 2003. They obviously know the Camp Breadbasket stuff kind of happened. He was in Iraq during those wonderful times, and fucking I'll pause this, it's quite a funny story. My mate's dad served in Iraq in 2002, 2003. Then my mate went back to Iraq, obviously trained the Iraq army in 2015, 2016. And my mate's like, my dad's going to hate me. I was like, how come, mate? He's like, my dad was fighting these guys, now I'm training them. And I thought, that's a very valid point, mate, but your dad's not going to hate you for helping another army. But hi. I'm kinda glad I didn't choose to frickin' walk the journey. But I definitely servings, it's one of the best things I've ever done. Once I'm out of this helicopter, I'll pause it again. So for me it was literally obviously 5th year of school, which made me 16. So I'd obviously started my 5th year of school, which you get 5th and 6th years, your final 2 years of school before you choose to go to college. So I was in school and obviously went past selection September 26, 2008, a day before my birthday. So I went and done my selection for the military, passed, got a wee handshake, get told, oh here's a present for the army you're in. Like fucking hell. So past selection, all that kind of stuff, they went back to school. More people went, nah, screw school, don't need school, but me being me, I'd went to school. And January 13th, 2009, I'd obviously was in school January 11th and 12th. Then the 12th says my biology teacher, she's like, oh, we have your lab report tomorrow. I was like, no, I won't be here tomorrow. She's like, oh, where are you going? You go to the dentist? I was like, no, I was like, I've joined the army. She's like, what do you mean you've joined the army? I was like, I joined the army last September. This week my date's for I go to basic training tomorrow. She's like, really? And I was like, I just had to tell all my teachers the good news that I was going to basic training tomorrow morning. All my teachers couldn't actually believe I'd went away past election, not told anybody. But when I'd passed election at 16, I'd literally go home, my dad had a case of beers for me and goes, you're a man now, you can drink in the house. And I was like, can my mates come round? He's like, obviously. And I was like, wow. So if my dad doesn't drink, he's not drank for over 30 odd years. So he sat with his non-alcoholic Copperberg, and I sat at my first Stella in the house, like I cracked the can. I was like, feels good being a man. And then Wednesday morning, it was out my bed at 4 in the morning to grab a train down to Castro. It was about a 3.5 hour train ride. Got there, fresh-eyed, fucking blue-eyed, fluffy-tailed kind of thing, like, yes, it's all beginning. And there were obviously all the other boys all there as well. I'm like, you going to basic training as well? All met up, got on the buses, get separated into platoons. And then we get told, alright guys, just take it easy, you won't be woke up early in the morning, get to know the boys around you. So I was like, no problem. So we're up to 2 in the morning, and then obviously get woke up at 5 in the morning, never a good thing. Like, what's going on? They're like, alright guys, have out your beds right now, clothes on, showered, shaved, changed, let's go, out and parade in frickin' 5 minutes. You're like, frickin' hell, it's not very long. But it was all designed to start the breaking you process. You away, get your hair cut, photos taken, done all your paperwork, medicals. Next day, boom, PTI, let's go, 1.5 mile run. You're like, off. It's just straight in there, both barrels, like screaming in your face. Like, do you know, people, like, I explained it to my partner, she's like, oh, but that's brilliant, but it's not, it's toughening. You've been an infantry soldier, you know yourself, obviously. Your dad served in Vietnam, your brother served in Iraq as well, but it's like basics designed to make you be able to handle the fact of war, especially Vietnam itself. Like, even Iraq as well, actually, that's the very first time, like, the British Army had seen an IED. Well, suppose in the Troubles Northern Ireland used IEDs, but even Americans as well, like, on your side, he's obviously be able to see the IED for the first time, how devastating that thing was. It was like, you had to have like, really strict basic training to toughen you up to be able to go, let's go for this kind of thing, and show you that you need to be able to tap into that aggression. You need to be able to like turn off your emotions. Don't go, oh, he's shouting at me, I can't handle this, and get away crying. You need to man up. But no, it was definitely an interesting one. So I literally straight out of school, literally Monday and Tuesday in school, Wednesday morning, basic training, getting shouted and screamed at. What a wonderful thing. See, a lot of people find obviously issues we call boot camp, we call basic. It's a lot of people find they get shouted and screamed at, like the difficult part to take on board. But it's like, the way I used to see it was, it's designed for a reason. It's designed to break you mentally and physically. Well, mentally, PTIs break you physically. It's like a lot of people I've spoken to have said the exact same thing. A lot of people I've spoken to have said the exact same thing, is they couldn't deal with somebody shouting and screaming in their face, they'd end up hitting them kind of thing. But when you're there, you're like, well, these guys have been there, they've wore the t-shirt and they're willing to pass the gauntlet on to me. So like, even when I came out of the military and into college to study mechanics, it's like, when a teacher was talking, I was taking notes. Remember on level 3, my lecturers, I wished a full class of years. Like, what do you mean? He's like, you listen, you take notes. It's like, but you're willing to put the effort in to teach me, so I'm willing to put in effort, at least the minimal is take notes and listen to what you're telling me. It's one of the things the military learned me was, when somebody's speaking, you're listening. As our old PTI used to always say, when somebody would rock up with black eyes, what happened to you? Were you talking when you should have been listening? But how basic's designed to be hard, but it's fun at the same time. Like, that's what they give you. After week 6, we're allowed out the camp at weekends. After week 12, we're allowed out during the week. So it's kind of things like that, like wee rewards they gave you, like they put these wee rewards in front of you, goes, oh, here buddy, you done really well, here's a wee reward, here's a weekends off, here's a wee pay rise as well, now you can go out during the week as well, go and get your shopping, go to McDonald's with your mates kind of thing. It's just a wee reward system. So you go, oh, I'm doing really good, so I'll get your reward, and you get your parades, your 2 parades, then you get a battalion, you're like, fucking hell. Then you get a battalion, you learn it's the most chilled out place, and like, you look at basic and you're like, wow, I thought battalion was going to be like basic and it's nothing like it. It's like 2 worlds apart, you're like, fucking hell. I'm guessing down there's body armour or something. Curiosity took over big time. Like, how does nobody notice a helicopter landing and not come to investigate? That was some shitty shooting. Press lightning now to hold your breath and stabilise your aim. Ah. It would be too hard. What I found is to get you prepared for obviously that real life situation. It's like even special forces selection, that's absolutely, we done Hunter Force, plus obviously I got to do the interrogation stages of it, and honest to God, they make that extremely realistic. But once again, they're special forces soldiers, they've got to be able to work under that strenuous strain. We had a guy on it. Like, 2 seconds, I shoot him in the face. We had a guy obviously do the selection for the SAS. Tells you then. Alright, prone camel. We had a guy obviously on the selection for the SAS in interrogation stage, and it lasts obviously 36 hours. And this guy, honest to on the word of a lie, had counted every second into the minutes, into the hours, and he was literally 14 seconds off bang on 36 hours. They actually sat and counted out, and he said the full time. And I was like, that is hella freaking close. But it just shows how much time they've got to think. They'll find some sort of coping mechanism to keep themselves going during that situation. And aye, that's how close he was to it. It was absolutely disgusting. You look well done. I don't think I'm going to talk anymore about the kind of situations, because it breaches obviously fucking the Official Secrecy Act and all that kind of stuff. What the hell is my backpack? Let's see. I've got an skill point. Buying a parachute's kinda essential. I was actually going to jump out of a helicopter fully thinking I had a parachute. What can I craft? Honestly, it's like, once again, it's their method of finding coping methods. But I was just so close to bang on the 36 hours, you're like, fucking hell, mate. Like, you've got too much free time in your hands in there. Invent. But I honestly, like, and that sign selection's one of the hardest things people ever put themselves through. I remember speaking to one of the instructors, and what he had said himself was he couldn't care less if he had a course of 200 people. When nobody passed, he wasn't going to pass, in the proverbial sense, shite. But he sees it, why would you want someone that up again our skill point? Where he seen it was he'd rather pass one decent soldier than actual pass a pile of crap soldiers. That's me kind of looked at it as, why pass somebody because you need to make up numbers, which they don't. They don't need to make up no numbers, which is really nice. Not nice for the people attempting selection, but it's like, why allow somebody to slip through an area that isn't up to the standard, where you could be in a firefight and a ditch a 4-man team and he can't pull his weight. I thought he couldn't swim though. So another thing we get learned in basic is still swimming. How to swim so your head's just above the water and you're making no noise whatsoever. But that was one of DS obviously in one of the Special Forces selections, was his attitude was, like, I fully agree with him, was I couldn't care less if I had a course of 200, nobody passed, I'm not going to pass shite. I think at the course, I think there was actually 180 the course, and I think only 3 people actually passed the selection. But after the first like 2 days of selection, they usually drop by half the course. By the time it comes close to the end of it, they're usually down to about 14 candidates. Then it's always the interrogation stage, and a couple of stages after that, but usually interrogation breaks them. Ones that pass interrogation are pretty much past selection. But it's not, so when you see like SF boys out in tour, you're like, they look like they're much nuts. One of the things I learned from them is that they don't wear body armour when doing obviously ops, because their omen is if you wear body armour you're preparing to get shot, but if you don't wear body armour you're not preparing to get shot, so you won't get shot. That's their kind of omen. You're like, if it works for you, it works for you. I used to actually love the show SEAL Team. I've stopped watching it. Well, sorry, I missed a few episodes just after the one on Mexico with the cartel. Then obviously the wee sniper guy get blown up or something. I'd say SEAL Team, honestly, is actually quite a realistic programme. They actually do it really well. They've obviously, once again, had some sort of injection phase Special Forces soldiers that have wore the t-shirt. The way they roll and all that kind of stuff, even their tactics, they tap them each on the shoulder, the way they look around their arcs, it's actually proper one of the better programmes I've seen on ball for being that realistic style. And obviously, if you ever see SEAL Boys, they're absolute fucking tanks of human beings. But even though, obviously, I think it's in season 2 or maybe season 1, when they're obviously selecting a new member of the SEAL team. They take that wee guy with the volunteer to become a SEAL. When obviously he's doing the interrogation stage and all that kind of stuff, that's apparently all based on real SEAL stuff. Even the assault course and that kind of stuff as well is all based on real stuff. By their selection's absolutely disgusting how arduous it is. Used to be another really good programme on. It was on Discovery, I think. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. What's that quick with DMR? But I'll give SEAL Team its dues. It was really, really well made. Like, I'm usually the very first person, right? My partner hates watching any film to do with war me, so I'm like, that weapon doesn't fire to that range, or why is you not done a magazine change, or where's the tracer around, stuff like this. I brought up a Nickety. Like, what was the one we watched before? White House Down. Fucking one man takes on the world with one magazine, never see a magazine change, starts wiping out people like fucking over 150 metres with a fucking pistol accurately. You're like, mate, it doesn't work that way. The other one we thought about at work was John Wick. It's like, the first one was amazing. Not really paid much attention to the second. But no, SEAL Team's such a good programme. I'm actually planning binge watching the rest of the season. Like, catch up from my left off. First John Wick, we made a brand new private soldier, staying stag, so I could sit and fucking watch the full film. He's in the guard box, obviously, doing guard, and he'd obviously radioed in about 20 minutes into John Wick. He's like, oh, can you send Hendo out to obviously cover the stag shift? Because he was taking him off, and we're like, no, I want you just to film. So that poor wee guy made the staying stag until the end of John Wick, and it passed my hour, so somebody else had to do the next stag shift, just so I could watch John Wick. First one was absolute god tier. Absolutely loved every second of the first John Wick film. Even the bit when the guy always goes into his dad and he's like, I killed this man's wife and his dog. I've not watched the other two. I watched, is it a third one potentially? The bit when he's walking out with fucking, he's riding a horse. And he's riding a white horse through an abandoned city. I was like, what the hell is this crap? As soon as I seen him riding a white horse through a dead city, like with nobody there, I thought, the first thing I thought was, is this fucking The Walking Dead I'm watching? Fucking hell, man, get your breath. Here, mate, 1 for 1, you want him. Can't I say I ain't generous, not me a share my grenades. Fucking crouch, you madman. Right, okay, I've got a machine gun position up there. With looks at I'm looking at an angle on him. Fall back, nothing. I can take their positions. What was that program I was watching before, Matt? It was actually a fucking dino. It was on Discovery as well. Thankfully I didn't shoot them. Well, somebody else here causing always an issue. Right, further out. Fucking hell, man, it's something out of firepower. Guess that wiped them out, but there's one left. There's a loot crate here. I'm loving all the fun loot you're actually finding in this game. It's actually pretty good. Off man. VMP fucking 7.
Hi. No need to be afraid.
Aye, no problem, I'm due to finish this stream soon anyway. But thank you very much for obviously your support on the channel, and thank you very much for following the channel as well. It's actually really pleasant. Keep safe obviously during these uncertain times. And I'll catch you in the next one, mate. Well, let's see, one more murder. One more mercy killing, and I'm going to have to call it a night, guys, because I'm up in a few hours for work, unfortunately. Cars won't fix themselves. Time on, off, that kind of thing.
What are you doing here? Why are you working with Sentinel?
You too, man. Take care.
I know all about
Right, guys, after this cutscene, we call this stream done. Because I feel knackered.
Just here to help Sentinel. So what else are you here for?
I also came to help out an old friend. I believe you two already know each other. From Bolivia.
You mean?
Listen, I think you're better off talking to our friend. I'm just here to help. He can fill you in on all the juicy stuff. Now, I can't get any comms off Aroa, but this works on the island. It'll put the two of you in contact and tell you his last position.
I appreciate the intel.
Now get moving. This whole operation goes to shit if we're seen together.
Alright guys, so on that one, obviously, it was a sharp stream this evening. Unfortunately, freaking that is how life goes, especially with work. I've got a week booked in for next week, so fingers crossed we'll actually get a week's annual leave. If we do, we're going to try and stream every single day for extended stream, 2-3 hours a night. Should be suffice enough for the channel. But on that one, guys, obviously, thank you very much to RoboBear. He popped in the channel, fricking chatted away, spoke with the military, really nice. And obviously now he's influenced me to actually explore this map a lot more. As he says, it's a really nice map. And even the weapon systems, the way they fire, the way they handle's absolutely beautiful. As he said, his family served in the military, so guys, if you can follow him, show a little bit of support as well. So he shows the channel support by following. I really, obviously, I'm going to ping my follow back. I don't do follow for a follow and all that weird stuff, right? But the wee guy, or if he's probably older than me or something. May I added a friend. He's always been so pleasant. He actually made my evening a lot better. Oft even plays Wildlands himself. Absolute legend. So why guys, if you can obviously find it to follow, give the guy a follow. He's also doing Wildlands as well, so it's going to be Dino, so I'm definitely going to be hitting him up for obviously a dual stream when he's free and when I'm free myself. But on that one guys, honestly, thank you very much for the support tonight. It's been really nice to have an audience again. Obviously other than the Sitting with Zero viewers, but that was done for a reason, it was a proving point. But I'm absolutely loving Wildlands. I'm definitely going to do more Wildlands as well. So the game is actually really fun. A lot of exploration. The weapons are absolutely beautiful. The game's absolutely visually stunning. Even though my guy does look like he's wearing frickin' black boots. Well, he is, but they look like diving shoes. But on that one, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Right, remember, keep safe. If you did skip to the end of the video, hit the follow button. It's the least you can do. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you later. Good night.